Hello friends, welcome back to another video. I'm Chef Dino on my channel Dino Valbone. Today I have another treat for you. It's another egg video, and this time we're going to make scrambled eggs. I'm going to show you how to make the perfect, fluffy, delicious scrambled eggs today. Okay, so we're going to start by the ingredients. All right, so I have some ingredients here that we need and some that are optional, and we're going to talk about that in just a bit. So to make this simple, delicious, fast dish, you need eggs. We're going to use 4 eggs today. This is good enough for 2 people. We have some half and half. You can use milk, you can use cream, or any other cream substitute. I'm going to use peanut oil to do the cooking in. Of course, we got our spices, salt and pepper. And some of the tips and tricks that I'm going to show you today are going to make the omelet fluffier and tastier. Oh, let me talk about this over here. This is optional, okay? You don't have to do this to get that perfect consistency. It has nothing to do with how it turns out as far as fluffiness goes, but it has to do with flavor. I like to add a little bit of vanilla extract to my omelet and a little bit of nutmeg to it. It gives it a very delicious flavor. So if you like French toast, you're going to really like this. You can even choose to add a little hint of cinnamon to it. Now, I'm not going to do that today. All right. So here we're going to go and get started, and I'm going to show you how I start making this dish. Okay, so we're going to start by beating our eggs or whisking them. Now, I do not use a whisk. I use just a fork. I found that using the whisk, if you're too aggressive, you can make the egg froth up, and I think that affects the consistency it comes out. So I just use a fork. I go slow, but I go long period of time. That really makes a difference in the consistency of your eggs. So we're going to start by breaking our eggs. Okay, we got our eggs in there. Gonna start by whisking it, or in this case, forking it. Just break it down. Okay, so the idea is not to go crazy fast, it's to go slow, but you do it for an extended period of time, okay? Again, we don't want this to foam up, we just want it to get into a perfect consistency. Okay, now at this stage, I will add my half and half. How much? I just go by feel. Not too much, but not too little either. You can always add more. So start with little. And you can always add a little bit more. See, the idea is for it not to froth up, but it becomes this creamy consistency. At this point, I'm going to, again, this part is optional. You don't have to do this, but if you want to try something different with your scrambled eggs and give it a very unique flavor and taste, that's it. A little bit of nutmeg. Don't want to go too much. Again, nutmeg can overpower some flavors there. And then the vanilla. How much? Again, like I said, maybe like about 5 drops. And this is hard to control. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We go a little bit more. There you go. That's it. If you like it more flavored, you can add more flavors to it. At this point, you can add anything you like. Garlic powder, salt. But today we're just going for the basics of it, and idea is to show you my tips and tricks. So again, we're going to spoon whisk this, and I'm going to continue doing this, and I'll meet you by the stove, and we'll start with tip and trick number 2. Alrighty, friends. So we're here by the stove. We got our pan heating, peanut oil. Quick tip and trick. People in my past egg video have asked me what do you do where eggs don't stick to your stainless steel pan? Well, I believe the more you use a stainless steel pan, it becomes seasoned somewhat, and that helps. But most importantly is 2 things. Have adequate oil in your pan. If you think it's too much, probably it's not, and then also you want hot flame. So what you want to do is you want to get your pan and the oil really, really hot. How do you know your oil is ready? Well, I'll drop a little of our whisked eggs here in the oil and see if it foams up or not. Okay, so see how that thing foams up like that? That means our oil is pretty ready to go. Now I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit, but remember, as we add the eggs, it's going to cool the pan down. So you want to make sure that you kind of control the heat. Here's tip trick number 2. How do I get my eggs to come out real fluffy? All right, so you see this is not frothing. It's more like nice and creamy texture. All right, what we're gonna do is this. Make sure bottom of your pan is covered with oil, and then we're gonna pour a little bit at a time. And what we want to happen is what you see happening. All right, see that bubbling up like that? Check that out. Okay, so right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna flip it. Okay, so what you want to do is you just want to flip a little bit of it, let the runny uncooked part come out, let it bubble up like that, just like a good pizza dough in a good wood-burning oven. Check out the fluffiness of this. Okay, and then while that's cooking, we're going to add a little bit more. Do the same thing. Let it go a little bit. I move the pan so the heat is on this area more so than on the part that we already cooked. Again, what you want to do is just flip this. We're going to go on top of the previous one. So kind of we're layering this as we go along and incorporating kind of air. Into it. All right. So at one point, I'm going to attempt to flip this, and we're going to start just breaking it into little chunks. At this point, I turn the heat off. The pan is hot enough where it is going to, look at that. Look at the fluffiness and the fact that I didn't have any problems with the egg sticking, even though some parts are well cooked. Look at that, nothing. And that's the trick about stainless steel. If you just consistently do that, you'll find that your eggs or any food, meat, anything, chicken you cook, it won't stick to your pan. All right, I want you to see the fluffiness in this. We're gonna plate this now, and I'll show you what it looks like plated. All right, so we have our eggs in our plate. I like to decorate the plate with a little bit of tater tots here. That goes really, really well with scrambled eggs. I want you to see the fluffiness. Some parts are browned a bit, some aren't, and it's just absolutely smells, and this tastes really good. Now, about the vanilla and the nutmeg, you might think that the taste might be overpowering. It doesn't. It just gives it a very, very mild, wonderful flavor. And of course, again, you can omit that. A little bit of sea salt on our tater tots and our eggs. A little bit of fresh ground pepper. All right, and then of course now we're gonna do a taste test. Wow, it's really good. Absolutely delicious. Try it. The trick number one is to whisk it gently for a long period of time. Number two, layer it. Those are the two tips and tricks that makes this omelet come out absolutely fantastic. And of course, this cannot be without a little bit of ketchup. We had a disaster there. There you go. Alrighty, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, like, comment. There's no such thing as bad comment. Any comment is welcome. Make this for yourself, for your friend, for your family, for your girlfriend, for your boyfriend, and enjoy life. I'll see you in my next video. All right, so here's an honest opinion as to what this really tastes like.
Well, it's delicious, but I think people should know that it doesn't taste like vanilla. Even though there's vanilla in there, it's like the vanilla just offsets that egginess somehow, and so it just tastes really good. And you can maybe pick up on the nutmeg, but it's very subtle.
It takes the egginess. I agree with you. It takes that flavor out. Awesome. Alrighty. Take care, and we'll see you in our next video.
Bye.